Good morning. Welcome to my channel. It's Mary Ann from Westchester, New York. This morning I'm going to walk through in my front garden. This is my front porch, and these are the begonias and the impatiens that I planted a month ago in this containers. You can see it is very invasive. This is a perennial, and this is a ground cover which I planted here in this pot, two of them. And this is my Gertrude Jekyll. You know, the other night there was a heavy rain, so I had to really anchor this. Gertrude Jekyll. This is a climber. I place it here in this big pot in front of the porch, and beautiful pink color. Gertrude Jekyll by David Austin. And then I have this rose here in the pot. This is True Affection, like a cherry red color. It is a nice container rose because it's kind of petite. And I have some impatiens here too. And this is my rubber tree inside the house. I put it outside. I have to wipe the leaves, and it's producing baby shoots there. So let's move on. And these are my container plants. You can see beautiful orange color. And this is in front of the window. Rose here is already done, spent. I'm going to cut it after I did this video. This is a Spirea. This is the old Spirea. They don't really rebloom. So I just planted them here years ago. This is Sunshine Ligustrum. I have to cut it so that it won't block my bay window. And this is also Spirea. I planted this spring Bobo hydrangea here. Bobo hydrangea, they're late bloomers. So I have Bobo hydrangea here. And the Spirea is taking over this area. So my plan here would be, after it's done blooming, I'm going to cut this Spirea very, very short. Or I will remove them. And there's another Bobo hydrangea here. And it's being covered by Spirea. This is the traditional hydrangea. If you cut this, they only bloom from old wood. So if you cut them, you won't have any flower the following year. You will have a flower the next following year. So this is the old hydrangea, which I don't really care, but it's all over my garden also, because when I transferred to this house 20 plus years ago, there's a lot of that here. So I call that as a grandma hydrangea. So this is phlox. This is the other side of the pathway. And that is the roll doll that I planted a month ago. I removed the azalea here because the azalea that were here, they were only flowering one time a year, and I did not like it. So this is roll doll. Roll doll is good, they said, for part shade. And this area, I think, has at least 6 hours of sun. It's not a lot. So this is phlox. And these are my geraniums that I planted here. They were from the inside the house. And of course, these were from seeds. These are zinnias. I'm behind with my zinnias this time. And this one also from inside the house. I replanted it here. These were from my friends from California. She sent it to me, the succulents. So, and these are zinnias because I'm so behind with zinnias. I did not do the seeds until it was already towards the middle of spring. So, oh, there's a volunteer. I think this is dahlia. I'm going to transplant that somewhere else. So this is the front garden. This is there's a name here. I know this. The Country Parson by David Austin. They have a tiny flower. They're good for the containers. But look at this. It has a lot of thorns. It is just like the Harlocar. They differ in the color. Harlocar is pink. And this is Naivivan, another one. Cream color, tiny, very cute. And let's go back here. I bought this. This is my hydrangea. I bought it last year. And look, a lot of buds, pink color. Another hydrangea here. So I bought this hydrangea already in a bigger size. You really get what you paid for. So look at this. And this one is much cheaper, but look at the appearance. So sometimes the more money you pay, the better, the better item you get. This is fragrant cloud. And according to the description, this rose has a beautiful, strong scent. And this is mums. I have to cut them because in October or November, this will be huge. So they said that to cut the mums before it, before it will flower. And these are all my Bobo hydrangeas that I replanted. I divided them early part of the spring and I just planted them here all over. And this is my Molyneux. I don't know why Molyneux's color is white. I noticed I trimmed already the buds and some of them are yellow and some of them are white. I don't know if they made a mistake in grafting. I'm not so sure, but look at this. It's white. It's not yellow. And more hydrangea over here. I have to remove these weeds. Look at these weeds. I don't like this weed. Oh, I did it. Look. Anyway, I left it there. This is true sincerity. Beautiful color. See, true sincerity. Look at the color. I transferred them here. It was originally from the pot. So, another one here. There's another one here. Gorgeous. Beautiful. And this is my other Molyneux. And that's my Japanese maple. You can see all this massive hydrangea in front of my house. This is the traditional hydrangea. It did not bloom last year because I cut them the year prior. So this year, they're going to bloom massive in this front house. And I underestimated the space. I also planted invisible ruby, I think, this one. I planted them here too. So, it's so crowded because this hydrangea is so massive. This is the traditional hydrangea. I think I'm just going to leave it like that because before I was planning to get rid of them because they bloom from the old wood and I did not really like it. But so this is my roll doll. Most of my roses here in this area, in the front of the house, are already done. They're done blooming. So you can see they're done blooming. This is Julia Child. I trimmed this also. I pruned them. Look. And there's a Japanese beetle here. So I'm going to spray my roses. See another hydrangea over there? That's a traditional hydrangea. And I have the incredible hydrangea over there. So this area in the front, the flowers did not bloom yet. And I have the phlox. And I planted 3 roses here. True affection. So there's 3 of them here. And this is Moonlight Paris. It's also done blooming. So more roses here. And this is Violet's Pride. I also trimmed them. I pruned. Violet's Pride. And this is Brenda Bella. This is Brenda Bella. I have 2 Brenda Bella here. And this is Bird's Tongue, Ponstemon. And the bees loves them. So this garden is not in its full bloom. And I have Lagerfield roses there also. So this garden is really a mixture of different flowers. And my a lot of hydrangeas here. This is Little Quickfire. And of course, I have my Eden, which I already deadhead yesterday. And I have another climbing rose here. I have to assemble the trellis, the obelisk that I bought. This is another thing. This is my viburnum. I bought this like a $5 plant, viburnum. And this is my Spirea. This is another True Bloom rose. The name is True Bliss. B-L-I-S-S. Bliss. True Bliss. I don't know why they name it like that. And look at this. Beautiful pink roses. And this is Oklahoma Red. And it's already done blooming. Oklahoma Red. So another Spirea here. This is another garden here. This is Desdemona. 3 rows. A lot of, in this garden, a lot of peonies which they're done blooming. And I have a lot of hydrangea here. And that's my Scepted the Isle by David Austin. This is Scepted the Isle. Beautiful. And this is Princess Alexandra of Kent. So you can see here, there's a lot of this flower. I call it as my perennial daisies. I spread them all over here with a lot of Bobo hydrangeas. And they said it's very invasive, this because they can occupy the garden. So I have another rose over there, which it's not blooming yet. It's Golden Celebration. So this is like a cottage garden, this area. Full of flowers, and they're all mixed. So this is the center garden. Front of my house. It's already sunny now. I planted 3 Sunbelt Savanna here. See, that's my 3 hydrangea that I bought from Costco last year. It came back. And that's the Spirea that I got. These are my salvias. I have to trim them. The salvias, I have to trim them. So, that's the look. Still tiny. And these also are roses here. Red roses. And they're not in bloom yet. These are red roses. So I have one right now. So this area at the back, I lined it with 5 roses, and in the area in the front of this garden, I lined it with sunbelt savanna. So this is my another garden by the tree. This is Asiatic lilies. I think it's tiger. I'm so happy that the beetles, the lady beetles, did not eat the leaves because I really watch them. So these are other hydrangeas. This is invisible ruby. I lined this area with hydrangeas also. And look at that hydrangea over there. It grows so big. It was like a hydrangea that I bought for spring that I can put inside the house. And I transferred that hydrangea here, and it's so big. So this is my incredible hydrangea. I really pruned this incredible hydrangea very hard. I mean very, very low. And look. So some plants, when you prune them, when you give them a good pruning, they really, really turns into a big plant. So I have 5 knockout, 3 double red knockout, 3 roses here. I already, some of them are still budding. And that's my lavender astilbe. I have a astilbe here too. And because it's loaded with flowers, and there's you can see there's even a hydrangea here. Incredible hydrangea. So I have 3 incredible hydrangea here. Incredible hydrangea, they're the best. That's why they call incredible. They bloom early part of spring. They're really beautiful. And I really prune them hard, and they turn out to be like big hydrangea, and they're all white. Anyway, that's all I can show right now in my front garden. Thank you for watching. Bye.